Here's a full look at the NGK LKAR6AIX-11 Iridium IX-1187 spark plug set. You will find a link to purchase this and other models at a discount in the description below the video. You can place your order right now. I'm walking through everything on the screen recording since I can't show the plug itself on camera. Not ideal, but it still lets me break down what matters and what actually changes once you put these plugs into a real engine. The first thing that stands out with this model is the Iridium center electrode. It's thin, stable, and doesn't wear as fast as copper.
Did you know that the best discounts on Amazon last only a few hours? That's why I launched 2 channels where I publish the highest discounts on Amazon products in real time every day. Follow the link in the description and subscribe to our Threads and Telegram channels right now to consistently save money on your everyday purchases.
That means the spark stays consistent, even after long use. I've seen engines hold a steady idle after the swap, especially ones that were getting uneven combustion from old plugs. Nothing dramatic, just smoother and less jittery. The 0.6mm fine tip helps with cold starts. Iridium usually handles that better than traditional plugs, and this set follows the pattern. You get less cranking on cold mornings. If an engine is older or has a weak battery, the improvement feels more noticeable. It's not magic, but it helps. The trivalent metal plating on the body is there for corrosion resistance. You don't think about that until you're pulling a plug after a long interval. These usually come out clean, without the seized threads that cheaper plugs sometimes give you. That alone saves time and frustration. Heat range is conservative, so it works for daily driving and light loads. If someone expects a performance jump, that's not what this plug is built for. It's more about reliability and stable ignition timing. In most engines that support this model, the gain is consistency, not raw power. The gap comes set at around 1.1mm, and most users keep it as is. Iridium tips don't like being regapped aggressively, and you can damage the fine wire. If your engine leaves a different gap, check the manual first. For the majority, the stock gap is right. When you install these, the difference you feel usually shows up under low RPM load. Hesitation tends to drop. Throttle response can feel a bit tighter, mostly because the burn is more predictable. On high-mileage engines, carbon buildup may still limit the improvement. The plug helps, but it can't fix mechanical wear. Longevity is one of the main selling points. You can run these for a long interval without drop-off. The spark stays sharp until late in the service life. If you're swapping from older copper plugs, the upgrade feels bigger simply because you're avoiding constant replacements. If you're coming from other Iridium plugs, the change is smaller but still solid. I've also seen some engines pick up steadier fuel economy. It's minor and depends on how rough the old plugs were. If your previous set was misfiring or had a wide, worn gap, then the improvement becomes clear right away. If your old set was fine, then the upgrade is more about maintaining that stability over time. The packaging in the 4-pack is straightforward, nothing fancy, just protected plugs ready to install. And that matches the plug itself. It's built for long-term reliability, not looks or gimmicks. If you're checking this model because your engine spec calls for LKAR6AIX-11 or 91187, this is the right match. If your engine isn't designed for it, you won't see any benefit, and you might even get poor results. So compatibility matters more than anything else here. There are a few downsides. These aren't cheap, and you won't feel a huge difference if your old plugs were already in good shape. Iridium also doesn't love heavy regapping, so you need to handle them gently. And if your engine has deep plug wells, make sure dirt doesn't fall in. These fine wire electrodes don't like contamination. Still, for engines that need this exact plug type, it's a dependable option. Stable idle, easier cold starts, clean threads when removing them later, and long service life. Nothing flashy, but very steady. If this walkthrough helps, hit like and subscribe.